This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. Today, the last day of 2018, December 31st, through the first week of 2019 until January 6th. So here we are, the last day of 2018 and beginning the first week of 2019. This is burgeoning, positive, exciting energy. It's about all the things that you've been wanting to put into place, making this powerful transformation energy for you. And as we end one year, we naturally evaluate how the past 12 months went. Did they meet our expectations? What unexpected things affected our path? And how were we transformed by the last 12 months? And where do we want to go from here? It's time to pivot and look ahead. It's very important to not get stuck in past energy. Instead, pull out the goodness to take along with you going forward and just leave the rest. Every new year holds such promise. And it begins with the focus of all we wish to become. And this doesn't have to just be the new year energy. We can use this promise of goodness every day to invoke our wonderful life and carry us all through the year. How we approach this new energy that we wish to create and experience is important. Don't self-sabotage with I can't even say it, with resolutions or limiting ideas. Instead, view this as a time for a lifestyle change that's going to incorporate all the permanent positive change that you desire. The past 2 and even more than 2 years has brought us so much change and growth. 16, 17, and 18 pulled and tugged at us to reshape our thoughts, our ideas, our dreams, and our lives. And we went through big lessons in growth. So now we stand at the threshold of a new adventure that will reflect the outcomes that we've been working toward. 2019 heralds the positive goodness that we've been seeking. And this is it's supported. It's more important because we have several things supporting us now that weren't in place before, from astrological aspects to your own personal shift. And this equals the past years have been about shaking things up and realigning us to our best possibilities. And hopefully we've been doing this work because the outcomes we desire come as a direct result of clearing the energy and having the epiphanies that allow us to let go of what no longer serves us and may be standing in our way. 2019, that's a 3-year. And 3 is all about expansion and being able to achieve the things we've been working toward. You know, and 3 is a chemical phenomenon. You take 2 components and then you add 1 more to these 2, and it causes a reaction, an explosion, all to give you a new and unique result. So that's what you're looking forward to in 2019. And specifically, you're ready to put yourself out into the world and experience all the goodness that you've been putting into place. You've been methodically clearing the decks and understanding what matters to you. You've been defining the experiences you wish to enjoy, and you've been realigning your life to allow who you wish to become. And this is now. This is the theme of 2019, all that expansion. So if you feel that you've not been able to get to this point, then your answer could be as easy as taking Living Your Joy, which is my online course. It's going to give you the complete reworking, release, clearing, understanding, aligning, and way forward in a concise, focused, supported format that will give you the positive results you desire. Whether it's about a new job, finding true love, your spiritual awakening, reclaiming your health, moving to a new place, finally making the money, and anything else you define as important to you in your life path. Living your joy is going to get you there. If just a few things need tweaking for you and to get specific about your happiest life path, have a reading with me for clarity and answers and direction. We can tap into your lifetime blueprint and hear what your spirit guides have to tell you, as they are so eager to connect with you in a way that you can feel and understand. All the information for living your joy and to get your reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. And I'm really excited about these cards. When I was pulling them, I'm like, oh yeah, the first cards, yes sir, the first cards for 2019, for the energy of this week. Oh, I love it. The world is in the center. How perfect is that? Everything else radiates out from this world card. The world is the highest card in the deck and the highest in the major arcana. The world, this is you. And all the things around you, all the categories, all the different ways that you want to experience your life. All the happiness, all the goodness, all the accomplishment, all the creativity, all the spiritual connection, all the money, all the love, all the things that you can define, they're here for you around this wreath. And you're in the middle. The wands show how you are divinely connected, above and below. It's the outcomes you want. And so everything revolves around this. And we're starting with the Ace of Cups. So that's telling you that this week you're going to begin with emotions, emotional beginnings. Aces are beginnings. This is spiritual alignment. This is compassion. This is unconditional love. This is the highest form of love and happiness for you. And it's the Ace is telling you that's what's beginning. And you know what? You don't have to figure it out. You just have to agree to accept it. This cloud here, the hand comes out of the cloud. The cloud is the divine. So the divine just reaches out and offers this to you. And you need to be ready to say yes. You need to not be afraid or threatened by what all this wonderful love and emotional alignment is going to bring for you. You just eagerly say, yes, yes, it's what I've been waiting for. Thank you. How wonderful. I get to start with this. It's part of my world. And as you agree to this, then things happen quickly. This Eight of Wands, this is things happening. This is momentum and motion and all the things that you wanted to sprout happening. So it's the perfect card for the first week of the year. What's happening? You've been putting it in place and now it takes off to bring you the world that you desire. And the Knight of Wands, Knights are on a quest, and the quest that the Knight of Wands is specifically on is the inspired quest, the creative quest, the inspiration and intuition that leads you where you want to be, because wands are all about taking action. They're fire. There are things happening. So you're carrying this sprouted wand, and these little sprouts stand for the things that you want to experience. The pyramids, to me, on the court cards of the wands, is your spiritual connection, your spiritual ancestry and heritage and divinity that nothing can take from you. So if you realize on that spiritual level, everything's in place, everything's all right, and you can take action on it, it makes it easier for you. Easier to realize all that goodness for the world. All the things you want to experience. And then the next one, the Three of Wands, is about realizing that your ships are coming in. These little ships here out in the bay. They're heading for you with all the things that you want to experience on them. They're laden with all the goodness and all the happiness and all the wonderful things. And here you are again with your wands. When my ships mean that I called them to me. I loaded them up and I launched them, and they're now coming to me. And I'm standing here eagerly excited about that, because that means I'm embarking on my journey. And I have these as walking sticks, and I also have these as reminders of what's on those ships, what's coming in for me. Each little sprout is something that you want to enjoy. And these sticks give you stability and they give you direction. You can hang on to them and they show you how to take action. Again, that wand's fire, taking action. And the ship's coming to give you what you want. It's part of your world. And then this Ten of Wands reminds you to pay attention to your own priorities, your own nurturing self-love, and the fact that you can't carry other people's dreams or other people's burdens. You've got to just open these arms and let those sticks fall, because these ones don't belong to you. These are how other people think you should do things, and these represent other people's ideas, and that's not what your life is about. Your life, here you are in the middle of the world. Your life is about your authentic alignment and authentically what matters to you. So don't carry other people's dreams or other people's baggage or other people's burdens, because it's just going to weigh you down. And I know that we always talk about letting go of all the things that don't serve you anymore, whether they're habits or patterns or core beliefs, all the way up to the people and the situations and the circumstances. You've just got to let that go, because it's not part of your journey. So don't carry along with you anything that doesn't belong to you. And lovely Temperance. This is the card of balance. It's the card of moderation, so don't get obsessed and focused in only one way. It's about, spreading your talents. It's realizing that you have helpful people around you. You're not on this journey alone. And it's about this magic. The magic, this is alchemy, the fluid flowing between the two cups. It defies gravity, and it's alchemy. So that's allowing the magic to come into your life. The things that you can't figure out and don't need to figure out. The things that you just accept and you go, wow, I don't know how that happened, but it was so incredible. And that's the magic that leads you forward. The red wings are the passion. Being passionate about your path. Because this right here, this is your path. There you go. You come out of all the emotions and you go up the path, and at the end is a golden crown. That's all the goodness you want to experience. So realize you're on that path. You've got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the stone, which is your balance, which is grounding you, which is not being overwhelmed by the emotions, but allowing them to serve you. And then right here, your third eye is activated. Lovely third eye there in your crown chakra, and it's all beaming out. That's your connection to universal knowledge and your connection to your divine source, which leads you forward to the world that you want to experience, to all this goodness. And then the King of Swords, he's a perfect balance, perfect counterpart to Temperance, because he's about business moving forward. He's about using your intellect. Kings are outcomes. So he's telling you, you're going to have the promotion. You're going to get the new business that you crave this year. You're going to use your wisdom and your knowledge and your intelligence to make wise business decisions and compassionate business decisions. He's all about justice and the highest good for all. And giving you that very sort of logical, tactical balance to the magic to the wonderful trusting in the alchemy and the magic and the path, there's your practical stuff, the practical outcomes. And then we're ending with the lovely Empress who says, what are you creating? What are you giving birth to? What are you gestating? What are those ideas that you've been bubbling up inside of you that you want to take out into the world? She's all about creation. She's all about your inspired creativity coming from this Knight of Wands to give you the world again. Beautiful alignment, paying attention to how you are unique. Your authentic way that you do things is what matters. You don't do them like other people, and that's what matters, that individuality. Very, very important for your happiness, for your alignment, for all this passion, for not carrying other people's ideas. You're not going to get anywhere with that. You've got to hone in on what your idea is and what you want to create. You're being given the King of Swords here to tell you it's going to work. And of course the World in the middle. This is all radiating off the card in the middle. The card, it's like creating all of this. And that's the details of your world, of how you get to enjoying this. We're going to call this the 2019 card. For all that you want to experience, it all comes together here. This is a really lovely formula. Giving it to you from your guides in the first week of the year. Beautiful energy. So, thank you for joining me and being a part of these videos. I set such intentions before I come on and talk to you, to connect to my guides that are connecting to your guides, to make sure you're getting this message and that you are benefiting from it. So thank you for being a part of this and a part of my community, and let me know what you need and what you want and how I can help you, because I'm here for you. That's what I do. All the information about what I do is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Go on there and explore, and I look forward to giving you a reading and getting to know you better. Bye-bye. Have a great first week. Bye-bye.